Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, from whom I learned this truth. And Shalom to the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, as you can see in this article, it says Iran is prepping attack on Israel in response to Hamas leader assassination in Tehran. Okay, or Tehran. All right, and I saw this a few days ago. This news, and I think a brother brought it out too. Okay, and this is big. All right, this is big Bible prophecy, man, because basically what this is showing us is that tensions are getting to a point where this war could really pop off. All right, not nuclear, of course, because we got to wait for the MOTB to be mandated. Okay, but it's definitely gonna pick up pace, pick up speed. All right, and then they're talking about the draft over here in the U.S. So that could be the thing that kicks that off. Okay, but basically this was a very high ranked guy for Hamas. Okay, for this whole group. Okay, that's big in the Middle East over there. All right, and the spiritual thing is his name is Ishmael too. All right, which is what these Arabs over there, so-called Arabs, okay, they're of the Ishmaelite nation, man, Ishmael. All right, and the scriptures talk about the dragons of the wilderness. The scriptures talk about how there's going to be an assembly of great nations from the North Country. We know the North Country is Russia, all right? And definitely these Ishmaelites are going to have a hand in that, all right? Speaking about the destruction of Babylon, Mystery Babylon, and also the land of Israel, with the inhabitants who are in there now, okay, who we know are not the real JEWs, okay? Those are the imposters. They are so-called Israelis, okay, which are really the tribe of Amalek, all right? The upper echelon, or the chief tribe of the house of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right? Here's another article. It says, Israel claims killing of militant leader as funerals are held for two others. The fate of Muhammad Deif, a top Hamas leader, has been unclear, and the group has not confirmed his death. Funerals for senior officials from Hamas and Hezbollah, both of whom were assassinated this week, drew thousands. All right, and this was August the 2nd. All right, right now we're in August 6th, so this is fairly recent news. Okay. We could just read a little bit here. It says, here are the latest developments. The Israeli military said Thursday that its airstrike in mid-July on a Gaza compound has succeeded in killing Mohammed Deif, the leader of Hamas's armed wing, who is believed to have been one of the main planners of the October 7th attacks. Okay, so they got this little back and forth skirmishes they got going on over there between Israel, Hamas, and all these, Ishmaelites. So basically Amalek and Ishmael battling it out, duking it out over there in the east, okay? And it says the announcement came as thousands attended the funerals of major Hamas and Hezbollah leaders in Tehran and Beirut, whose assassinations have amplified fears of a wider war in the Middle East and endangered negotiations for a ceasefire in Gaza. Right, because, hey, these people are always talking about peace. We want peace. Hey, they ain't going to be peace here, man. The Lord said, I come not to bring peace on earth, but a sword, man. All right, and that's what Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is doing. Okay, it's only going to get a hell of a lot worse, all right, before Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai returns, man. So there's not going to be any peace. It's going to be chaos. It's going to get worse, more hectic, more chaotic, okay, especially leading into Jacob's trouble, man. All right, these wars are going to be popping off, not just over there in the east, but over here in the west, there's going to be civil wars, all right, race wars, class wars, all right. Let's go over here real quick, back to the other article. Okay. I forgot. Okay, give me 1 second, Yashua. There we go. Iran prepping attack on Israel in response to Hamas leader assassination in Tehran. It says Washington, U.S. officials have detected signs that Iran is preparing an attack on Israel in response to the assassination in Tehran last week of a senior Hamas leader, although the scope and timing of the retaliation remained unclear Tuesday, according to two U.S. officials. All right, so yeah, of course they're gonna attack again, man. All right, do these Americans have any idea who they're dealing with, man? This is Ishmael, man, the dragons of the wilderness, man. All right, and you know these people, they lost and you know, for them he was a very important guy. All right, so you know they're definitely gonna attack back. All right, and the crazy thing is, all right, you know, uh, if Iran attacks back, right, which they are, all right, and you know how these small hats are, they're gonna keep attacking Iran. So you know, Russia said, you know, they're gonna back Iran, man. So if Iran really goes hard, okay, you know, and kills, you know, maybe some of Israel's top guys, or you know, the Israelis' top guys. I'm gonna say Amalek because that's what they are, really. All right, some of Amalek's top guys. All right, you might have to have some NATO allies come in. All right, and if they step up against Iran, guess what? Russia's gonna get involved, man. So the only place this war, this situation is gonna go, man, is to the valley of Yahweh. All right, the valley of decision, man. Armageddon, Armageddon, man. All right, that's where it's gonna go. All right, where the Lord is gonna gather all these nations in the valley of decision, man, to basically wipe them out, man. All right, we could read about that in Second Esdras. All right, let's read a little bit of this. It says, I'm gonna read down here. It says, among the concerns, Iran may seek to weave an unconventional attack. Right, exactly. Okay, because, you know, usually how they do it over there in the Ishmaelite countries is you know, you got guys that'll strap bombs to their chests. They're not afraid to sacrifice themselves, man. That's that's the thing, man. All right, this shit, it doesn't matter if they don't have the greatest technology, man. Those people over there really fight for what they believe in. All right, which, you know, at the end of the day, we don't have a side in this thing. We don't give a fuck. All right, it's heathens against heathens, man. We're just waiting for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai to force Esau to make his moves, and the Lord's gonna make his moves. All right, and this MOTB is gonna be mandated, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is gonna return. All right, which is the day of the Lord, man. All right, but you know, as of right now, you know, we see that you know, Amalek, Esau, right, and Ishmael are over there, you know, duking it out. And basically, it's just going to keep getting worse, man. Russia's going to get involved, all right? You know, there's going to be invasions, all right? And eventually, you know, America's going to get touched, all right? Good, sweet old America, right? Mystery Babylon is going to get touched, okay? And, oh yeah, speaking on unconventional attacks, that's where you got the T word, you know? Remember what happened in 2001, right? Which we believe that was orchestrated by, you know, the government. But at the end of the day, you know, they could use this as an opportunity to stage a T attack over here in order to, you know, force more Orwellian measures, right? Which that could also be another way that they justify mandating the MOTB. Oh, we don't know who you are. We don't know. There might be sleeper cells among you. We got to get everybody micro C-hipped. You see? So all this stuff is leading in to, you know, the next step, the next major prophecy, which is the MOTB being mandated. All right, and speaking of prophecy, I want to get a precept. All right, let's go to Revelation 19 and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not, I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. All right, so in this last days, Yasharallah, we're to be focused on prophecy, man. All right, because that is the testimony of Yahushai. Okay, and we're heavily supposed to be focused on prophecy, you know. And I really wanted to bring this video out earlier. All right, but Salakia, I just now got to it. Okay. But yeah, man, hey, this is big prophecy. All right, so you know, keep your head on a swivel, Yasharallah. All right, be circumspect out here, and basically, you know, abide in the secret place of the Most High, man. Or like Psalms 91:1 says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." All right, which these scriptures, this truth, this is the secret place of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Okay, so I want to grab another precept here. Okay, let's go ahead and grab Jeremiah 50 and verse 45. It reads, "Therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans." All right, so the word Chaldeans goes back into let's actually go to the blue letter real quick. Jeremiah 50 and 45. Bear with me, Yasharallah. The Chaldeans.
Strong's H3778. Kasdim.
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 Kasdim. All right. Clod breakers. Let's see here. Towards the Kasdim, patronymically from a Kassite descendant of Kes, by implication a Chaldean. Okay. I believe one of the elders was saying it has something to do with magicians or sorcery. Okay. But I just wanted to get it from here if we could. Okay. Yeah, those persons considered the wisest in the land. All right. But the main point, okay, let's go back. Let's read it again. Jeremiah 50 and verse 45. "Therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, that he hath taken against Babylon," all right, sweet America, right, "and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans," okay, which, you know, we know that America, Babylon, and the land of Israel over there, according to the scriptures, they're going to be destroyed, okay? Let's read on. It says, "Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them." You see? So who is the least of the flock? Is these Amalekites, these small hats, these so-called JEWs that live over there in the land of Israel. They're going to draw them out. They're going to be the ones to piss off the Russians and the Gog and Magog, right? The Russians, so-called. They're going to piss off these so-called Arabs, these, Ishmaelites, okay? And a whole other host of nations are going to get together, and, thermonuclear destruction is going to touch Babylon and Israel, the land of Israel. And those two lands are going to be desolate, man. They're going to be completely destroyed. All right, so let's read that one more time. I'm going to get a precept. Jeremiah 50 and verse 45. "Therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them." Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, they're the ones doing it. I mean, you can see already how they're doing it. They're over there pissing all these different countries off, man. Mostly Ishmaelites, all right, starting all these wars, invading countries, destroying peoples and cultures, all right. And, you know, they're talking about peace, and what do? They kill the main guy who was advocating for peace. You know what I mean? Like these small hats have no chill, man. They really think that America is basically their God that's gonna protect them from, you know, being destroyed, but it's not, man. Both the land of Israel, all right, those people in there, the small hats, and these so-called white people over here, and 2/3 of our people, and whatever heathens, you know, are here in Babylon, are gonna be destroyed, man. They're gonna be burned alive. All right, and call Allah Yahweh Bashim Shai for that. So let's get a precept to that. That's gonna go to Ezekiel 38 and verse 19. All right, which I brought this out in another video. It says, "For in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel." You see? So as we can see, the fire, that's the nuclear fire, and the shaking, when those nuclear bombs go off, it's gonna make the land tremble. Which, you know, there's a scripture that says there shall be a great earthquake, which has never been, or something like that. Let's get that real quick. Bear with me, Yasharallah. Okay, Revelation 16 and 18. "And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth, so mighty an earthquake and so great." Okay, and that's also pursuant to the destruction of Babylon the Great, man, because, you know, both, like I said, like the scriptures say, both the land of Israel and the land of Babylon are going to be destroyed, man. All right, so, you know, you can read Revelation chapter 9. It talks about 200 million nuclear missiles hitting this place, man. All right, so ain't nobody gonna be able to escape, man. The only people that's gonna escape this is the elect through Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, through the chariots, man. We're gonna get beamed up into those chariots. Lord willing, I'll be one of them. All right, get beamed up into those chariots. All right, right before that destruction happens, man. Of course, at that time, the MOTB will have been mandated. Okay? So let's read it again. Ezekiel 38 and 19. "For in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel." And it's not just going to be the land of Israel. It's also going to be Babylon the Great. It's going to be destroyed, man. All right? But yeah, man. Hey, those you know, the Russians, the Arabs, you know, even the Chinese, and even NATO's own allies, man. Because, you know, you can look up Spain. Spain is Tarshish in the scriptures, all right? Which you can read Ezekiel 38, Tarshish and Magog. Gog and Magog are together. Because if you look into it, man, hey, Spain is one of Russia's biggest customers when it comes to, I believe it's gas or oil, right? So they get a lot of things imported from Russia, man. And you really think if a war happens, you know, the bottomless pit was Europe. Okay, you really think they're just gonna side with America? No, man. Everybody on that side relies on Russia, man. Look how big the landmass is. There's so many resources over there, man. So it's over for Babylon, man. And this place is through, man. We're just waiting for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai to you know, destroy this place, man. All right? So keep throwing up them curses, Yasharallah. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 9. "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence shall she be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain." Okay, who is the north country? Russia. All right? And you got an assembly of great nations. Okay, best believe Iran is going to be one of them. Okay, especially with what's going on right now. All right, all those Ishmaelite nations, Russia, okay, probably China, North Korea, all of them. And, you know, you got BRICS, the BRICS nations, okay? And ultimately, eventually, finally, the NATO's own allies, all right? It says, and they shall set themselves in array against her. Yeah, they're all going to be together against Babylon, man. From thence shall she be taken, right? So once they all get together like that, from there she'll be taken. And look at this. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain, right? Those ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Verse 10, and Chaldee shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yep, we know that, this place is going to get touched. The land of Israel going to get touched. All right, verse 11, because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of my heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass and bellow as bulls. You see, because America, Babylon the Great, all right, they got rich off of us, off of our slavery, man. Okay, you can go all the way back to the time of the Northern Kingdom coming here to the Americas from Assyria, escaping slavery there. All right, we came over here, we went off, and the Lord sent our enemies against us, which at that time was Spain. Okay, they came over here and enslaved the Tainos in the islands, okay, so badly that their population was dying off. The men were being worked to death, the women, the old ladies, the children, they were being tortured, raped, okay. And then after that, America, the land of the Americas was stolen from the Native American Indians. They were also enslaved, tortured, raped, all right? And then once that all happened, the so-called Negroes were brought over here from Africa, okay, to serve slavery, be raped, tortured, all right? And then they took our heritage away from us, man. Our laws, statutes, commandments. They told us, that God is a so-called white man. They made us worship false idols and false gods, man. All right. Told us, oh, you're not Hebrew Israelites. You're Latino. You're black. You're a color and you're a language. You're Indian. Yeah, you're from another country. You see? Hey, man. If this man ain't the wicked Esau, the so-called white man, who is, man? All right. But anyway, getting back to it. Let's go ahead and read. Yeah, and they got fat as heifers of grass. Right, yeah, because, through our slavery, they created this powerful nation. And now, they've made themselves extremely, incredibly rich off of our labors. All right. And they continue to this day to keep us at the bottom. Don't be fooled. Yasharallah, we're still at the bottom. We're still serving captivity. All right. So let's go ahead and read verse 12. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. That's right. Who is the mother of Babylon, a.k.a. America? Okay? You read the history books, hey, it's Britain, okay? So Britain, remember, they split, the founding fathers, so-called, they split off from Britain through that revolution, right? And they came over here and created America. Okay, so Britain is the mother, right? And she's going to be confounded, okay? We'll just get the definition real quick. The word confounded, it means used for emphasis, especially to express anger or annoyance. Amazed, right? So they're going to be both amazed and annoyed because, again, their own allies are going to turn against them, right? And yeah, they're going to be amazed at the destruction, man. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Right, yeah, because again, they're all tired of America. I made a video about, when Putin spoke with Tucker Carlson, Putin was talking about how, America bullies its allies, man. So its allies don't really even like America, man. They're just kind of scared of America. But when everybody takes sides with Russia and Iran and them, all right, that's when America's going to know, oh, shit, we fucked up, man. But it's going to be too late because it's the vengeance of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. What does hindermost mean? It means the back end. Okay, we know that everything started in the east, and then, you know, when the northern kingdom came over here to the west, and then the so-called white man and all that, you know, so the west, where we live in Babylon, is the hindermost part of the earth. All right, the hindermost part of the nations, the ass end, for lack of a better words. Okay. All right, so the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Yeah, because it's going to be completely and utterly destroyed. All right. So let's go to the next verse, 13. It says, because the wrath of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. Yeah, and those nukes is one of the plagues, man. All right. Nuclear missiles are going to hit. The smoke's going to go up for a very long time. All right, everybody that goes by, yeah, they're going to hiss at it. You're going to be like, God damn, what happened here, man? You know? Others will probably be like, yeah, good riddance, man. All right, because this damn devil's going around the whole world forcing their Mo doctrine and all these doctrines. It's not just Mo, it's a lot of wicked doctrines they got that they pushing on the whole world, man. And best believe, you know, a lot of nations ain't with it. Even though they ain't righteous, right? They don't really follow the ways of Yahweh, but, you know, they know deep down that, hey, man, this ain't the way that Esau wants. Esau wants to do it 100% backwards to the scriptures, man. But anyway, let's get back into it. It says, verse 13, because of the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. Verse 14, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You see, and this is the Lord taking vengeance against these nations, man, because Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai put this the idea in Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, to create the very weapon that's going to destroy him, man. And he's going to put it in their heads to go and shoot them at each other, man. You see? Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord, right? Because these nations in the east, the assembly of great nations, spearheaded by Russia, all right? It's going to be Russia, BRICS, okay? Those Ishmaelite countries and even NATO's own allies, they're going to get together and shoot all their arsenal, man, at this place. That's why it says spare no arrows, right? All the nukes they have are going to be launched here, man. Every last one of them is going to be here and the land of Israel. All right, and there's going to be no remembrance of this place called Babylon, man. All right, in the kingdom, when we look back, it's going to be like a bad dream that we had. All right, so that's what's going to happen, man. This destruction is imminent, absolutely imminent. All right, so just remember, Yasharallah, hey, we almost out of here. All right, keep your head up and be circumspect, Yasharallah. Be circumspect. All right, stay humble, do the things we're supposed to do. All right, praying, reading the scriptures. If you teach, teaching, right? Making videos, all right? And, you know, all the other things we're supposed to be doing, right? But yeah, man, this is getting ready to happen, man. And keep an eye on that MOTB, because that's also, you know, they just put the second one on a second patient, the Neuralink. And then, you know, they talking about this whole digital ID thing that they're setting up too, which is going to lead into that, man. All right, so with that, I pray this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom. Till next time, shalom.